What's up, good people? This is Anthony Deloach, and I'm back with another crypto investing review and tutorial. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how you can set up automation for the COTPS exchange, or COTP. Guys, this is going to be absolutely amazing because it's going to allow you to automate the process of the trading, which is going to make your life so much easier, right? So I want y'all to pay close attention. Now, before I jump right into it, I do want you to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I drop a new crypto investing review or tutorial. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Now, before I do that, I want to give all props to whoever came up with this script, whoever developed this. You are the man. You are the real VIP. I don't actually know who it was. I just got the video. I saw the information for myself and I said, this is a game changer, right? And so I started using the information. So I don't want you guys to think that I was the genius that came up with this. I actually got this from someone else. Someone else shared it with me. And so I don't know the originator, right? But I want to say it's powerful, and thank you so much for doing this. Now, let's get right into this. Here's what I've learned. What you need to get started with this is vpsdime.com. This is going to allow you to set up a virtual desktop, right? And so once you set up a virtual desktop, you'll be able to get in on this. Now, it's not that expensive. You know, to me, I don't think it's that expensive. It's only $20 per month to actually be able to get this set up. Now, there is an option for as low as $7 a month, but the originator said that, you know, it's best to go with the 12 gigabytes. And since I'm very teachable and coachable, guess what I did? I went with the 12 gigabytes. Now, you probably see that it's $14 a month. That's if you're using Linux, but we're going to be using a Windows VPS. So it's minimum as $10 a month, but for the 8 gigabyte, it is $20 a month. And just because that's what they said we should go with, that's the one that I went with. I'm very teachable and coachable, as you can see. So that's the one I signed up with. This is the one that I suggest that you sign up with as well. So when you do this and you go in to click on buy VPS now, it's going to come into a screen like this. It gives you this little red notice right here, but it did not take 4 to 5 hours waiting time for it to provision for me. So guys, I just, discard that message right there. Now it's going to tell you to go ahead and put in the information here. What you're going to have, the main thing that you're going to have to worry about here is putting in your actual host name, right? So you're going to determine what host name that you want to use. You would go ahead and key that host name in here. You could choose anything, guys, just whatever that you want to choose to put in here. Okay. So you can actually choose that host name. Once you choose that host name, then you're going to go ahead and click on check out. And then once you click on check out, it's going to come over. Well, it's saying my host name is not valid. So let me put something in here. I'm going to do Crypto Magic Guy, right? So Crypto Magic Guy. I don't know where that came from, but that's what we're going to do. So Crypto Magic Guy. Hopefully nobody wants to use that, but that's what I'm going to put in here. Then I'm going to click on checkout, right? So once you go to the checkout, it says, have you noted your administrative password? You need to go and copy down, write down, save this administrative password. They're going to email it to you as well, but just make sure you have it just in case you need it later. So we're going to click on OK. Then it's going to tell you to come in and pay for it, right? So you got to put in all your contact information. You could choose your payment method. You could use MasterCard, PayPal or Amex, PayPal, alternative PayPal, Bitcoin, Alipay, or Web Money. I just used MasterCard, guys. Is what I use for this one. You can go in and complete the order. You say, I've read the terms and conditions, and you complete the order. So once you complete the order, you're going to get a confirmation that your order had been approved, and all of that good stuff is going to be in there. So that's all good. You're going to get the email about that. But after a while, you have to wait sometimes 30 to 40 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't take that long, but 30 to 40 minutes, maybe up to an hour, and you're going to get an email that says that they started provisioning your account, and then it's going to say the provisioning has installed. On the email that says that they have started provisioning your account, they're going to give you the necessary information that you need to log in or connect to your remote desktop, because that's what this actually gives you, access to a remote computer, right? So what you're going to want to do from this point right here is that you're going to want to make sure that you have a remote desktop. Now, I'm going to show you this a couple ways. I'm using my MacBook right now. So being that I'm using my MacBook, for all the Mac users, all the Apple fan people like me, you're going to have to go into your App Store, right? So once you go up here, you can search for App Store right in your search. And when you search for App Store, you just pull that up and it's already up here because I searched for it earlier. Then right here in the little search tab, you can search for remote desktop. The one that says Microsoft Remote Desktop, this is the one that I downloaded. This is the one that I use. This is the one that I suggest that you use. So you're going to download this, right? So once you get this downloaded, right, and it comes up, you're going to see a screen. I already have it up, so it's going to look a little bit different for me. But I want you to see this. It's going to show you these screens, right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a new PC. So you're going to go to add PC. It's going to look different for you because you won't have any screens on here, but I have a screen on here. So you're going to say add PC. When you click on add PC, it's going to ask you for the PC name and it's asking for the host name or IP address. I use the IP address. What you want to do is go to the email that they sent you for saying that they were provisioning your account, and you want to get that IP address that they put in there and you want to paste that right in here. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you don't have to do anything with the rest of this information. All you have to do is click add, right? So once you click add, this is going to take you to another screen, right? So once it takes you to the next screen, then it's going to ask you to enter your username and password. Well, guess what, guys? In that same email, it's going to have your username there and it's going to have your password there, right? So you're going to have to log in with your username and password that they give you. And you're going to go ahead and get logged in. Once you get logged in, you're going to come up to a screen just like the one that I'm about to show you. So I'll click into this one so you can actually see this screen. So this is what it's going to come up looking like, guys. So this is how you're going to do it. Now I want to pause right here for a second because I know everybody is not on MacBook. I know some of you are still on Windows. And since you're still on Windows, what you're going to have to do, and I'm going to show you here in the remote desktop here. I'm using the remote desktop to pull up the remote desktop. It's kind of weird, right? But I'm going to show you this. And you go into the search function here. And then once you click on the search function, if you're on Windows, you would just key in remote desktop. So you go right down here to the search function and you're going to key in remote desktop and you see remote desktop connection, and it's going to work just like the Mac instructions that I'm giving right now, right? So the Mac instructions that I just gave, those instructions will work with remote desktop as well. I have another video also. There's another video that's specifically for Windows users. So if you'd rather look at that video, you can definitely do that as well. But right now, I'm catering to my Mac users, okay? So now what you want to do, the first thing you want to go in here and download is Chrome, right? Because Chrome is the boss, right? So we're going to download Chrome, if I can spell. So you're going to download the Chrome browser, right? So Chrome download is what you can go to, and it's going to bring up this download Chrome today. So we're going to go ahead and do this now. I'm going to click on download now. So it's going to bring up a screen for me to be able to download Chrome because we want that browser to actually use. So we're going to go ahead and click on the download now. And by the way, you're going to pull up, because I didn't show this, you're going to pull up the Microsoft Edge browser to actually search for Chrome. So you have to pull up the Microsoft Edge browser to search for Chrome to download it. Okay, so you need to download Chrome onto your virtual desktop. So this is how this is going to happen, right? And so now that we have this and we're going to download Chrome, what we want to do is to see if that pops up here. If it doesn't pop up, what you're going to want to do is just to go ahead. Let me see. It should give us the option, accept and install. There you go. And then it's going to give me a little window up here. And then, the Chrome exe file, we're going to click on that. And then I'm going to click on run. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on run. It's going to run this and it's going to open up the Chrome browser for me if it works as it should. Okay. So give it just a second and we're going to get this downloaded here onto the computer. right? So just giving it a second, and then after this is downloaded, we'll start using the Chrome browser, because who wants to use Microsoft Edge, right? Not me. I don't want to use Microsoft Edge. I like using Chrome. So we're just going to give this a couple seconds. It shouldn't take it too long to download, being that I have a couple virtual desktops and my regular desktop running right now. It may take a little bit longer than normal, but guys, we're going to get through this pretty quickly here. All right, looks like it just finished downloading. We're going to wait for Chrome to pull up. Boom, Chrome is pulling up. I'm not going to go in and customize Chrome at this time. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start searching for what we need to search for. The first thing that I'm going to download here is Winrar. And Winrar is going to be necessary to actually extract the file that we're going to do, right? So we're going to go to Winrar, okay? Winrar is what it is. You should see it here, Winrar download. So we're going to go to this, and it should be, I don't like to click on the add ones, but this one right here, Winrar download. So I'm going to go ahead and click on download here. It's going to pull up a screen here for me, and it's going to have a place where I can actually download Winrar. So let's do the 64-bit version. So let's go ahead and click on this. It's going to pop up down at the bottom. You can ignore this stuff that pops up here. Once it stops flashing and it's ready for me to click on it, I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on run. Okay, so once I get this running, it's going to open up, and then we're just going to click on install this here right on this desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. It's going to come to another screen for OK. We're going to click on OK here. And once this is getting set up, we're going to go ahead and get done. All right. So now we have Winrar downloaded here. So you can see this right here has been downloaded. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on this. All right. We're going to exit out of that. All right. So we're good to go on this one. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to download the other file that we were going to need. We're going to need Java. So we're going to download Java. All right. So now that we download Java, it's from Oracle. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And then we're going to download Java for Windows, right? So let's click on Java download. We're going to agree and start the download here. All right. And so I'm going to click on this so we can run this. All right. We're going to go ahead and install. And we're going to give Java a little bit of time to go ahead and install here. And once we get this to install, we should be good to go, guys. We're making some headway right now, guys. Aren't you excited about this? We're going to have some automation set up before you know it, and this thing is going to be running like crazy by itself, making us some automated money every 2 hours, guys. So I'm so excited about this. We do recommend, and I forgot to say this right up front, we recommend for you to start with at least $1,000 if you're going to do this, because we just want this to be profitable for you, right? We don't want it to take up too much of your profits if you're doing this, but I just count it as the cost of doing business with this thing. And, you know, it's great enough return potential for me to go ahead and get this installed and do it for the $20 per month. And I really like this. So I actually got this set up for myself and my wife. And it's just a game changer here. So I'm excited about it. So thank you guys for listening to me while I just ramble while this thing installs, right? So hopefully it'll be fully installed in just a second. But at least you guys are going through this real time with me. It's not like something that I cut up. Maybe I won't cut this up, but you know, it is what it is. All right. So we got Java installed on the computer. Now, right? So now that we have Chrome installed, we have Winrar installed, and we have Java installed, we have what we need to actually go ahead and get the automation installed, right? So that we can start with the automation. Now, what you want to do is to actually get the file for the automation the way that I suggest, because this is the way that I was shown by the originator of this video, is to get it through Telegram. If you are in my Telegram group for COTP or COPT, then you will have the option to get this script because it'll be pinned in the Telegram group. So I am going to go ahead and do it. Now, this is one way you can get to the Telegram group on this virtual computer here. So if you go into Telegram web, right? So we just get web access to the Telegram. So I'll just get Telegram access here through the web. And then what I will do is go ahead and click on Telegram web and wait for this to pull up, and it's going to allow you to log in. The way that I do it, mine is with my phone number. Okay, so I actually log into my Telegram with my phone number, and it's going to send me a message in Telegram. So I'm going to pause the video for a second while I do this, guys, because I don't want you all to see my phone number try to log into my Telegram. Okay. All right, so I'm in my Telegram chat, which is Team Phenomenal-COTP. And you should have the link to actually get into the Telegram chat, or you should be in here. So what we're going to need to do is to download the script here. So I'm going to go ahead and download this script here, and it's going to download it from Telegram onto this virtual desktop here for me. So I'm just going to let this get downloaded here for me. All right, so now that I have this downloaded, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up so I can see this in the folder. What I'm going to do is just tap on this here, and then I'm going to go to extract to. And what I'm going to do is extract this to the desktop, okay? So I'm not going to touch anything else. I'm just going to extract to the desktop, and then I'm going to click OK. So it's going to extract it to the desktop for me. What I'm going to do is move things over so I can see it on the desktop. Here it is. On the desktop here. So I'm going to double click on this from the desktop. All right, now that this is here, you're going to see this option here for project, and it should say project.properties. And so then, since this says project.properties, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and right click on this. And when I right click on this, I'm going to click down on properties, and then once it opens up, I'm going to click on change here. So when I click on change, it's going to say Windows can't open this file type, try an app on this PC. What we're going to use is notes. Okay, so we're going to use the notepad rather than notes. I'm so used to Apple, so we're going to use notepad, right? So we're going to click on notepad, and then we're going to click on OK. Now this should change to notepad here. Then we're going to click on OK. All right, so what we should do here is we should click on project, right? And once we click on the project, I'm going to double click on the project. And now it's going to show me a place for a telephone number, and it already has a country code in here. So it's going to show me a place for a telephone number and a password. What this is going to be for is your COPT account, right? So you're going to put in your telephone number that you log in with and your password for your COPT account. So once you put this in here, this is going to allow the script to run for you, right? So this is going to allow the script to run for you, and this is going to be powerful for you, right? So you want to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to log or pause this video so that I can do this, and then I'm going to come back and let you guys see this run for me, okay? Now, one thing I want to remind you all of is that once you key your telephone number in, you just want to key it at the end of the equal sign and the password at the end of the equal sign, right? So you want to key that in. Now, you also, after you key that information in, you want to go to File, and then you want to go to Save, right? And then you can exit. So you want to go to File and then Save and then Exit. All right, now once you have that done and you hit file, you hit save, you hit exit, then what you're going to want to do is run the script, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and double click on run, and let's just let it do its thing. Don't touch anything. Let it run and let it do its thing. Let it log in, let it go and do everything that it needs to do to get you logged in, to make sure it's successful for you. And guys, this is going to get you all set up so that now it's going to start running your transactions for you every 2 hours, guys. This is absolutely amazing right here that this happens. And I'm excited about people actually getting set up with automation, because this is going to make people, the process so much easier for people. And I'm glad that you guys have this option to do this. So that's exactly how you get this set up, guys. Hopefully you are excited about having automation going for you, so you don't have to sit and log in every 2 hours and worry about staying up in the middle of the night trying to make sure you get your trades done every 2 hours to maximize your returns. So guys, this is amazing. Look, go ahead and get it set up for yourselves. If you have any questions or anything like that, please reach out to the person that referred you over to this video, and they should be able to help you with some of the questions. One of the things I will let you know is that you need to start fresh with this. So this should be fresh when there's no money in the transaction, when you don't have any money showing in the transaction. That's when you want to start this, right? You want to start this script and let it run. You just want to let it stay up. Let it continue to run as much as, you know, as long as you want to. As long as you want to, right? So you just go ahead and do that. Let it run as much as you want to, but start when there's no money in the transaction, meaning that you have not executed your trades yet. You want to start that. You don't want it to be anything in the transaction, or it's not going to run at that time, okay? So, guys, that's the video right there. I know that was a long time, it's a 21-minute video, but I wanted to do this so we could get this set up for Mac users. Anybody that was excited about actually getting this set up, is going to be powerful for you, okay? All right, guys, until the next video, I want you guys to do what we always do, which is we're going to invest wisely. We're going to invest well. We will only invest what we're willing to lose, but you know we're investing for the opportunity to win. Until the next video, I hope you guys have an absolutely phenomenal day, and I am out.